Hi everybody, it is the RetroYuuki. This was recorded before the vacation trip, so some of the details may be a little bit off, but most of the details are accurate. Last year, on July 13, 2021, we started an adventure that I did not think was going to be possible. One tweet I sent out last year sent off a new adventure for all of us, and I remember this day. Was a few days before we got back to Los Angeles from Arizona. I decided, you know what? Let me take a stab at VRChat. I sent out a tweet saying, I'm gonna try my first VRChat open lobby. The first one to ever respond to my message of that nature was JDP Gaming, also known as Votes the Hedgehog. Nowadays, he's the first one to respond. July 13 was the day that we started VRChat. And I want to go over some of the history together. Now, obviously, the first official VRChat live stream was actually a tutorial, and I still count that today. I still look back on this tutorial today. This was our first one, our first live stream of a VRChat thing, albeit not an open lobby. This was not an open lobby because I did not technically have an open lobby back then. This was so new to us. Now remember, that is how I get ready. I have a Razer microphone, by the way, in that case. Just in case you guys were wondering what I had.
Alright, Yuki fam, welcome back to RetroYuuki Gaming once again. Tonight,
So I will warn you guys that this was the original menu. So they changed the menu a little bit.
I would keep it off. Okay, no
So I told
avatar
everybody how to do VRChat and all that good stuff. I'm gonna have to redo this tutorial because they changed it.
This is perfect for today. One thing.
They changed it so much.
Come on, give it. Oh.
Yeah, I was trying to play beer pong in VRChat. Okay, but you know the point. My first one was a tutorial, a live tutorial for everybody who's brand new because I had messed with VRChat for a little bit in the previous days. Then of course we started the real thing. I don't know why it is in correct order, but you know what I mean. This was when we started. Now I want to keep you guys informed that Yuki the Hedgehog is no more. Technically, he might come back now that we have avatar makers. So watch out for that possible.
That's right.
So of course our first guest ever is JDP Gaming, who played as Eggman.
Does its job, you're good.
Now I want to remind you that I was first new to VRChat and voice modding.
Windows 11 is going to be it's eligible for a free Windows 11 upgrade come later this year.
Oh yeah.
Like October, November is going.
So he first showed me around VRChat for the first time.
Like we're going to play a game of Uno.
So that was the first open lobby. Now technically we did not have as many people, but that's okay. That is okay. Because our lobbies will grow very, very quickly. So we did a little trip to the Tsunami Bar.
Tomorrow.
If you guys remember this.
I don't wanna stop the stream just for that.
I tried voice modding. Now my settings at the time were not good. But remember, I was still learning. So this was our first technically big house. We already have a starting house, but I'm gonna get one for our characters now. I'm not sure which
That's
ones
the
yet,
biggest
but I'll let you guys know later. This was our first like solo, and you get to play videos.
Let me see if I copied it.
And we were watching Jimmy Duke's
I don't
Gaming
think
as a little sample. We were actually watching
Yeah, I
Jimmy Duke's Gaming
screenshot it.
playing I forgot what game. I know it's Warzone or something. It was just a random.
This is
It was just a
later on.
random thing there. Now keep in mind this was recorded already, so
He's gonna be surprised.
you can actually watch
You can
on
actually watch
TV
a live stream
if the
their
world has TV.
VR chat while it's happening. But
So
I
it's
don't
like I'm
usually
giving a
do
shout out
VR
at the
chat
same
in the morning,
time
though.
during a VRChat open lobby. This was
And they
our
still
old
put
days.
the hashtag video.
I believe this house. I'm not sure if it's this house. I know
Maybe
one
you
of the
gotta
houses
remember that.
nowadays belongs to Shadina from TVR's Later Piece. I don't think it's this one though. No, it's not this
There's
one. But you know the deal. Then we had a Sonic night in VRChat. This was our first true open lobby. I want to say that this was our first true open lobby because we got more people now. Now JTP Gaming is SPO, the Charmeleon. But we were still using Yuki the Hedgehog. Yuki the Hedgehog is coming back. I just want to let you guys know.
It's fine.
He's not gone because this was he's part of our channel. Even though I don't use him as much because of the other characters. So technically speaking, I have another character on the way. So we got to learn how to do VR chat and all that good stuff. Then we had a Shadow Knight. Now, Shadow Knight actually was the origin of what is now Shadow Saturdays. So you know what a Shadow Knight is. Shadow Knight is technically speaking where I play a shadow. But back then when I was starting out, I want to remind everybody that Shadow Knight was when I started out playing a shadow. Now, I want to remind you guys that back then, we did not actually call it Shadow Saturdays. I just called it Shadow Knight because I was playing Shadow the Hedgehog in VRChat. Now we have a night for Shadow, and that's Saturdays, and you can call it Shadow and Shadina Saturdays because I'm going to incorporate both characters. We were playing golf. And you can do this with friends, by the way. You can do this with friends, by the way. So that's why we're gonna do. I'm gonna explain what's gonna happen in year number 2.
I need to get this here.
And you guys got to see me do this a little bit during our 950 sub special. But we're gonna actually do an actual stream with putt golf. Okay, so now this was when we started. Now we get into the real stuff. We also have something called Shadow Visits the Lab. So what this was a series, or was supposed to be a series, where we visit community lab worlds, and community lab worlds are like beta tests for worlds coming into VRChat. It's like a area where new content, not content creators, but new world creators can share their worlds. So let's have a look at this. And you may have noticed something else. I have my camera up. Most of the time I do not have my camera during a VRChat stream. The exceptions are like tutorials or anything like that. And I have my work fam flag, and I still have that today.
And that
We actually had a world here where you can have visit a puzzle.
more that I have.
Now remember, we did random worlds.
Let's go on to
I might bring
one.
the series back. I just do not know how I'm gonna present it yet. Now we get to the real stuff. So that's what I call old school VR chat RetroYuuki style. Now we get started with the real material. When I say the real material, I mean to say like when we started really starting to get into VR chat properly. By properly, I actually mean open lobbies and highlight videos. That is where it started. The Night Shadow meets Sonic in VR chat. That is when we really started popping. So why do I say Night Shadow? So if you're not aware of how I do these open lobbies, basically speaking, I'm the Night Shadow because technically speaking, in the Sonic games, Shadow is actually on the evil side. But on my channel, I make the characters nice. Now that does not mean I'm going to be I'm not going to be in character sometimes. I'm going to try to voice a character as if they were in the actual game. But I'm playing them nice, the nice version. So I am Night Shadow in this case. Not now. Why do I not call it Happy Shadow like I do with Shadina? Because Shadow is more of a generalized character in the Sonic games. That's why there's gonna be Night Shadow rather than Happy Shadow. But with Shadina, because she is taken by a few other content creators, I have to be very careful with the adjectives. So instead of Night Shadina, because Night Shadina is from TVR Cedar Peace, I had to go with another adjective. Ooh, Shadina would be nice, but she's taken by another content creator. So I decided to go with Happy because I'm always happy to bring you guys content. So that's why I went with Happy Shadina. For that. And then we met Sonic, JTP Gaming, also known as Votes the Hedgehog now. Then we met other people. We started meeting other players. We met him. We met JLo VA here. JLo VA. We met other people here. So that was a lot, and we met other worlds. Okay. That was our first like open lobby where we got actual people in play. Then we had Night Shadow meeting Tails. So we got new characters. We got Sly White Guy.
That thing is
So
cute.
Sly White Guy became our big one of our big friends here on VRChat when we started. So that was one of the highlights for that. And actually, believe it or not, this is the first one where I did a highlight video for. Let me show you guys this. Oh, we also met a special guest. Our first special guest was not TV artist Sailor Peace. It was Sweetie Bunny, who is the official Cream Chow Rabbit for this world. By official, I mean the one and only in this case. Like, it's a very special avatar kind of thing. Just like what's going to happen with Francis the Hedgehog. So it's the one and only Francis the Hedgehog of VRChat, which is going to be me. Which is going to be me. Now, this is the first one that has a highlight video, and I want to show you guys that. This is the first one that had the highlight videos
right?
that I usually do now.
Yep.
Highlight videos nowadays are
Changing
Or-
character.
are
Here
the
we go,
norm.
everybody. We're starting
So,
3, 2, 1.
Hey there, Shadow.
Hello there. We're gonna need to take a look at it.
Now this was the first one that highlights it. That has an opening and ending sequence for highlight videos. But this was the first time I started doing like custom material for like VRChat highlights. Now, keep in mind, this was the original version of highlight videos. So, things have changed a lot. So, that is how I first did it. I'm gonna actually have a video for you guys with a collection of like this. The evolution of endings. So this was how I started, and by the way, the music is different when we first started. If you guys recognize that song, that's from Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, and more particularly Lakitu Valley 2. That was used when he did the stroke play in Mario Golf Toadstool Tour on Lakitu Valley. That's where that song came from. But this was the first one where we had the actual like end credit sequence. Now you recognize this part on the right. That's the ending sequence. Now I use this every time now, but the song was different back then, and there was a thumbnail back then. I actually introduced it with the thumbnail. I don't do that anymore, but so there are characters and cast. I cleaned this up a bit to make it more readable. Now you may be wondering how I got all this good stuff over here. So what I just did in my video editor, Movavi video editor, is all I did was recopy the exact same clip and then remove the audio so that you guys get the song. That's how we guys got the song now. So that's how we got all this good stuff over here. And I got to introduce the streamer shoutouts. I still do this today. I do it all in one now. Then that was the first version of the ending sequences. Now you might be wondering, what is Francis the Fox Coin Day? So what happened was we actually did VR chat and then we did Mario Golf after. We don't do that anymore because I usually do it for algorithm purposes. Then the big one. Actually, before the big one, we had this. We had a raid. So if you guys are not familiar with raids on Facebook, so basically it's the live stream redirect now on YouTube. And back then we didn't have live stream redirect because it was still new. But this is a raid by Mr. Work, and that is why we have the Work song today. Mr. Work is a content creator on Facebook and YouTube, but he primarily uses on Facebook. So make sure you guys leave him a follow on Facebook. It's spelled exactly like that, but without the period. So he did a raid on us. So he showed love, and he donated not only stars, but I think he also gave us a few members of the Work fam to follow us as well. So during the open lobby session, and that was Infinite the Jacobot, by the way.
Oh, hi.
Knuckles, don't dig in the ground, though.
Look at how the stream started going.
What's up, buddy?
I think it's on the Mac.
That's an EXE.
It's on the Mac.
We got an EXE.
Doing this in the background. We don't know who it is though, but they're dropping him like crazy.
Mr. Work, what's up, buddy?
And I think it was when Marina.
Queenie Todd, what's up, buddy? Oh, it's a Work fam love, buddy. Thank you so much for that.
It's a Work fam lab. So what they used to do is during their live stream, Mr. Work would actually do Work fam love. Now they're not done streaming yet at that time, but what they used to do is like show love during a stream. But they have to go back to the regular stream, if you know what I mean.
You are watching a open lobby VR chat, guys. Abraham.
Look at how excited I was. I even told them in the chat that we got to work love.
Just showed us love in this chat. Hey, saying hi to you guys. Thank you so much, guys. After a raid, guys.
I actually told them to say hi.
Yeah, no problem. It's me, Slap that talk. All right.
Okay, if you thought that was nice, take a look at this. That was one of the moments of 2021, guys. But have a look at this. I think this one almost, I say almost, took number one. This particular stream was not only a VRChat open lobby special. This stream right here is the introduction of somebody I think you guys know already. Have a look of who we met. Look at the live chat. Anybody see a name that I always talk about? I mentioned her name before. This was on. When was this? Let me just make sure. I don't think they always like to hide the date, I guess. But I know this was in September. September 25th, 2021. We got to meet TV Artist Piece live. Why is this significant? Why is this significant? Because TV Artist Piece is a VRChat user who has a avatar named Shadina. I mentioned the name Shadina before. She's the one and only nice Shadina. We have a cool Shadina, and now I voice happy Shadina. And guess what? He joined the lobby. Look at this. Look at this. You think I was excited? I was very excited. And yes, we got to chat with her too, by the way. That's Shadina on your left, on the left, where my thing is. That's Shadina on the left. And yes, that is correct. The word surprise is really appropriate here. By the way, the highlight video, this was the first time I got to use the work song officially. Take a look at this highlight video package.
And guess what? We're liking too.
It's gonna be coming up in a moment.
Where was y'all at when I was putting in that work, when I was doing that dirt, when I was calling me?
Sounds similar, but now it's the work song. And then we have a special effect there too.
Every day I did work just to get it. Every day I did work just to have it. Gotta worry about shit. I put in work, I put in.
That was the first one with the work song as the ending sequence. And then we got Infinite, we got special effects, we got the birthday stream. That was cool. We got to play as new characters, Roots the Bat. And now, in Thanksgiving week, we met TV Artist Piece again on her birthday. We had Rouge, now we have new characters coming up. We even had, now that is when here, we started learning about doing the Emerald Hunters, our series. Then last year, we ended up with a new thing where we do a separate video for certain effects, for the certain things, like this one. This was the Shadow vs. Steve Battle Royale VRChat video where I was custom edited a lot of stuff in here. A scoreboard, sound effects, all that good stuff. I play a Shadow in this one. I lost, but don't worry about me losing. The most important thing here is what I added to make it more fun. The sound effects, the scoreboard. We had a lot of fun. Me and Steve and I had a lot of fun. By the way, Steve is now a YouTube content creator as well. He's Stevenator. Make sure you check him out. He has videos now. He has his own series. We're getting our own very soon. And then I think we did the Christmas stream. This is the only time I did a stream at night though. Like not at 5:15, but like at 8 something or 9 something. Then we celebrated the New Year. And then the new the new version of the ending sequence started around when I believe I did Roots to Bat. Another thing that we did was Christian's birthday.
My fellow Emerald Hunters, it is I, RetroYuuki.
So if you guys know what that is, Christian's birthday is basically Christian's birthday. So Christian YT is one of the Emerald Hunters in the series, and we actually celebrated his birthday in VRChat. So that was a lot of fun to do, and there was a pre-lobby too.
Once again, welcome to a special edition.
And we actually did another one like that with Volts the Hedgehog. So that's what we did also for that. So this also came with sound effects. I did those. I had to find these sound effects by myself now to make it more realistic.
Edit too.
That's the only one that I think I did not like. That's the Roots Dead effect, sound effect. I did not like that much, but that's the only one I found that works. So that was the only one that didn't work to my advantage. But then we had our first, I think our first public lobby invasion with Infinite the Jackal. So basically, if you guys are not aware, I usually do open lobbies. But a public lobby invasion is where I put the status thing from green to blue. So blue is join me anytime. Yeah, green means you can join me, but I have to accept you. So blue is public lobby invasion, green is open lobby. And then we had Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, thanks to Spooky Twig. And then we had our other stuff here, like the VRChat Sonic Hub 2.0. We took a tour. We added a new character, Rita Mordio from Tales of Vesperia. Then we added framing on the thing, but I did want to show you guys this one. In terms of the highlight endings. This was when we started the new ones here. The new version of the ending sequence.
You know what? I give you credit.
guys' support. I don't deserve it. It's
I cannot
too
wait to
much.
tell you guys what I
deserve
have in
any of
store for you
this.
guys.
So
So this was the new one. This is the new one. Kind of. This was the dawn of the new one. So they have the outro videos. So that was one of them. There is another one. Actually, not this one. Something happened there. This one is the one I'm looking for.
Spin me right.
Actually, not that one. I'm looking for this one.
Greetings, everybody.
Take a look at
And
this.
guess who I have here?
This is one where I started to use it for real.
Where was y'all at when I was putting?
So what I did is I took clips of each person, and in Canva I shrunk it down to make it 3-play. So I have myself, 2 other people from the same chat, and their own outro video. The only one that gets a double special tag is myself and a special guest. So I'm considered the host, and I put the character I'm playing as. So like for the one that's coming up tomorrow, you're going to see Shadina slash host slash Shadina, the hedgehog. The only time I use the various tag is when they play as certain different characters, because sometimes I'll also use the various tag. So that's how it goes. This was when I started using it.
Doing that dirt when I was calling me first sight. Where was y'all at when I was put
But the same concept. Video on the left, highlights on the right. I mean, credits on the right. The only thing I added now is promotion.
Every day I do work just to get it. Every day I did work just to have it. Every day I do work when I came from the
Promotion
bottom.
and ending.
Attention up in this line.
Just for now on.
Alright.
There is another version of it.
Do you remember?
Ooh, nice. Who's
Who's that?
this?
So right here is another version of that.
Is that Goku? Goku!
It is another version. Once the scene is over.
Where was y'all at when I was putting in that work, when I was doing that dirt, when I was calling me first sight?
So we had a special guest again, Your Guys Power Star, who does Eclipse Darkly. Yeah, we're gonna ignore this one right here. That was when I got sick. I know you guys remember that. And then we did our 950 special very recently. And then this one, that was cool. We had the first look at the Emerald Hunters.
And I looked.
And then Amy Rose highlights.
Alright, everybody.
This was when I did promotions. So I'm showing you guys 1 year of VR chat in one video. The upcoming that's in July, which was the 950 sub special at the time. This was yesterday. And now we have a new thing that's gonna happen. So that is one of the new things we're gonna have in year 2. So year 2 starts next week when we do the 1 year special. So what is going to happen is we're going to take turns. Shadina and Shadow will take turns on Saturdays, starting next week. So I believe it is going to be Shadina's turn because Shadow will be for the 1 year. Okay. And now you got a preview of Shadina, and you're gonna get a preview later on this week about Silver. So that's 1 year's worth of VR chat in one video. And none of this would have happened if it was not for that one tweet that I sent out last year. Thanks to everybody who has been making VR chat possible. Seriously. You guys enjoy the chat as much as I do. And that's what matters. You guys enjoying the chat. Because I love doing this for you guys. Seriously, no cap. Okay? No cappy. No cap. Because you guys make this content possible. So I want to say thank you for 1 year of VR chat. Seriously. You guys are awesome. And I cannot wait to show you guys what's going to happen in year 2. And I want to give you guys a preview of year 2. I actually have a little something for you.
Just for now on.
Alright.
Do you remember?
Ooh. One moment, please.
Let me show you guys something in my community tab. Because I already gave you guys a little hint. So I'm going to give you guys the Shadina highlights tomorrow. That will be uploaded. And then we have the end credits sequence evolution. And then this video, which you're watching now. Silver and Mephiles voice preview. Silver VR chat live on Friday. And the 1 year special. And now I'm going to introduce you to what we have left. What's next in year 2. In year 2, my friends, we're going to feature more characters. And now that Spooky Twig is becoming an avatar creator, we can get our OCs in very soon too. With Francis the Hedgehog, Yuki the Hedgehog too. And even Luna the Wolf is going to get in on the act. We have viewers choose characters. You guys choose the characters, but as in not just voting for it. You can now choose the characters live, and I have to play as that character with the voice mod, or chat plays VR chat, where you guys can determine what we want to do. And viewers' choice night is where you get to choose the world, you get to choose a thing, and even better, now that Yuki Coin is possible, you can even do a game night. We can even do a game night now that we understand it. So now a lot of cool stuff is on the way. Plus Emerald Hunters, believe it or not. So there's a lot of cool stuff on the way. And speaking of a lot of cool stuff, I have something else to show you guys that I've been working on. If I remember the site. Oh wait, see. Is it? Oh, I think I know what it is. No. But let me just make sure. No, because I have it somewhere. I forgot the site name, but I do have a Weebly for you guys. I'm gonna log in. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me right here. I have something for you guys. That's what it is called. Okay. I have a website for you guys. And this thing is about to be updated. I'm gonna have to update this correctly though. Look at this. And now there's two more. I'm making a website for you guys. And I'm excited. One of these is going to be from scratch too. So if that's what's going to happen in year 2, I cannot wait. But for now, my fellow Emerald Hunters, thank you again for 1 year of VRChat. Seriously. You guys are awesome. I cannot wait to bring you guys more. If you guys want to celebrate live VRChat 1 year, tune in this Saturday when we do it for real in VRChat as Shadow the Hedgehog. But it's RetroYuuki saying thanks for 1 year of VRChat, and I cannot wait to see you guys on Saturday for our 1 year special of VRChat. Enjoy, everybody.